The other works of Grigori Grabovoi contain created by him knowledge of salvation and eternal harmonious development, covering the main spheres of human activity. The control of the knowledge contained in these works reaches a practical level defined in the works themselves. In the teachings of Grigori Grabovoi, the theory of a new society is being developed, the main values of which are knowledge, information, creation, development of spiritual possibilities, ensuring eternal life for all. The teaching materials contain information and practical foundations for control of knowledge of eternal life, which can be described as the widespread dissemination of the concept of knowledge control in all fields of activity, including science and education. Knowledge acquisition and knowledge control, according to the teachings of Grigori Grabovoi, being at the junction of various disciplines, is a completely new, very relevant direction in modern conditions, which enables to really save the world from a possible global catastrophe, to ensure real eternal life for all people and all living things. With his works, Grigori Grabovoi forms a spiral of knowledge, a system of knowledge that explains how implicit knowledge about eternal life, which is available in many ways to every person from birth, turns into implicit but collective knowledge. Then, according to the law of the transition of quantity to quality, explicit knowledge arises in collective knowledge to ensure eternal life for all. It follows that the sooner more people learn the teachings of Grigori Grabovoi, the faster explicit knowledge that ensures eternal life will take root in society. In order to improve the understanding of technologies and accelerate the development of concentrations, Grigori Grabovoi created the device for the development of concentrations of eternal life, PRK-1U. When working in a system with 22 interconnected PRK-1U devices, people's thinking speed increases many times. A person has the opportunity to see and feel himself in the reality of eternity, to understand that he is eternal because he thinks so, and this is the most important thing, eternity of thinking. This is the structure of eternity, on which the entire external world is based in relation to man. The certainty that the outside world exists from his thinking is very important in terms of transforming this world into eternity. Now you can practice in the system of 22 PRK-1U devices from 1 day to 10. Such work greatly helps to master the technologies of saving and normalization of reality in the shortest possible time. Here is the feedback from the participants of the class with the 22 PRK-1U devices.
The feeling of the depth of space, the feeling of flying in space. Lightness, some kind of delight. The feeling of lifting the face in the area of the cheekbones and eyes and inside the head behind the eyes. When working with the kidney, I felt a pleasant warmth in it. When working with the eye muscles, heaviness, pressure in the eyes. Is that to say increased muscle tone?
To a greater extent, it is a calm and thoughtful state. Greater understanding of the text. Spontaneous inspiration and high spirits. A feeling of inner triumph, or rather, solemnity. I concentrated on the thyroid gland, and at some point I felt a glow, iridescent, beautiful one. And it's like an ornament around your neck.
There appeared a sense of smell, which had not been there for many days, although I did not work for this purpose. This is a great gift, thank you.
There appeared a state of goodness, comfort, joy, from which I did not want to leave. Even the elevated blood pressure that I had that day has returned to normal. The body has acquired integrity and stability. I noticed that my perception became thinner, The detail clearer, the speed of thinking and its clarity increased. These feelings persisted in the following days. I've been in a state of confidence, concentration and joy for several days now.
The result that I immediately noted, the noise in my head passed and the pressure returned to normal. On January 24, pressure surges of 100 to 170 began, and could change in minutes, accompanied by noise and pulsation in the head. I didn't even notice right away. Silence.
On the second and third days, after working with one of the 22 devices, a clear understanding of the webinar text came. Everything became completely clear. There was a feeling of calm joy, self-confidence, and general well-being improved.